Now, picking up our past, this is from the Archives, from the Wytp News Archive.
From Kansas #1 and most people watch. This is Channel 30 Eyewitness News 530 with Susan Long, Tom Everett, Bob Anthony's Weather, and John Tender Sports.
Good evening at 5:30. He vanished more than 2 years in 1983 before caught on tape. It seems like in Kansas.
From Kansas #1 and most people watch. This is Channel 30 Eyewitness News Tonight with Susan Long, Tom Everett, Bob Anthony's Weather, and John Tender Sports.
Good evening at 10 o'clock. Now I'm Tom Everett, and I'm Susan Long. Welcome to Eyewitness News at 10 o'clock.
From Kansas #1 and most people watched. This is Channel 30 Eyewitness News Tonight with Gary Justice, Craig Hoffman Weather, and Bill Harrison Sports.
Good evening at 10 o'clock. We have breaking news at this hour in Kansas and New England.
From Channel 30 Eyewitness News, Kansas #1 news source. This is Eyewitness News at noon with Andy Bryant, Marlene Hudson, and Steve Shield Weather. Wjjj TV, live from Kansas #1 news source. This is Eyewitness News 530 with Susan Long, Tom Everett, Bob Anthony's Weather, and John Tender Sports.
Good evening, I'm Tom Everett, and I'm Susan Long. Thank you for joining us.
Wjjj TV, live from Kansas #1 news source. This is Eyewitness News Tonight with Susan Long, Tom Everett, Bob Anthony's Weather, and John Tender Sports.
A bigger water and in Hartford, Connecticut. Good evening, I'm Tom Everett. Susan Long has the night off. Meteorologist Bob Anthony has the weather forecast.
From the spirit of Kansas, Wjjj News 30. This is the noon edition with Andy Bryant and Marlene Hudson.
You're watching Channel 30, Wjjj TV, in the spirit of Kansas. And now, with news that matters most, Tom Everett, Susan Long, meteorologist Bob Anthony, and Jerry Tender with sports. This is Wjjj TV's News 30 tonight.
Big deal in Kansas. Good evening, I'm Tom Everett, and I'm Susan Long.
You're watching Channel 30, home of the 1993 Olympics. And now, with news that matters most, Gary Justice, weather with Joe Sharp, and Bill Harrison with sports. This is Wjjj TV's News 30 tonight.
Olympics are coming in 1994 in the Olympic Games in Beijing. Good evening, I'm Gary Justice.
The following Wjjj News 30 is closed captioning for the hearing impaired. Working in the spirit of Kansas. Straight talk, straight fact, and straight to you. This is Wjjj News 30 at noon. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening, Andrew. We have found out at this hour the new phrase for the danger in a movie.
Working in the spirit of Kansas. Straight talk, straight fact, and straight to you. This is Wjjj News 30 at 5:30. Coverage you can count on.
You just saw this movie, Danger Zone, caught on tape in 1996. Good evening, I'm Tom Everett. Along with Susan Long, we have breaking news at this hour.
The following Wjjj News 30 is closed captioning for the hearing impaired. Working in the spirit of Kansas. Straight talk, straight fact, and straight to you. This is Wjjj News 30 at 9. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening. I'm Susan Lloyd, and I'm Tom Everett. We begin with 9 minutes.
This is a special report from Wjjj News 30. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening, Kansas. I'm Tom Everett. Along with Susan Lloyd, we have a special report for the festival party. St. Patrick's Day started in 1995 in March. Right now at noon, police said in Kansas, what is going on for the criminal? Action 30 reporter Mike McLaughlin has there. Also, a bad flooding in the weather for Hurricane Berta for North Carolina. We'll let you know coming up. At a meeting for their weather, meteorologist Graham McGuire has the latest forecast for tomorrow. Hello everyone, I'm Manny Bryant. And I'm Marlene Hudson. Wjjj News 30 at noon begins right now.
With news coverage you can count on. From Wjjj, this is News 30 at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. We begin today at noon about Hurricane Berta in North Carolina and Raleigh. It seems like you're in North Carolina for the Hurricane Berta. Meteorologist Graham McGuire sent the latest forecast.
With news coverage you can count on. From Wjjj, this is News 30 at 5:30.
You just saw it on News 30 at noon, Atlanta in polishing. That's why they break down for the Atlanta opening in Northern Nevada, Las Vegas. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom Everett, and I'm Susan Long. We begin tonight.
With news coverage you can count on. From Wjjj, this is News 30 tonight at 9.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom Everett, and I'm Susan Long. We begin tonight for 9 minutes of non-stop news before a commercial break. You just seen the airplane crash of the World Trade Center, but now you just see it in New York City, in New England. From Wjjj News 30, this is Target of 4 2001. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the special edition of Wjjj News 30. I'm Tom Everett, along with Susan Lauren for the joining operation for the newscast.